Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. And for today I would actually like to speak about your willingness to receive and your willingness to have, which actually sets the motion for what you have. So have you heard yourself saying, I'd love to have that. Oh my God, I've created so much. Oh God, I work so hard, but I don't get that. I don't have that. And then you go into the wrongness of you, and then you go into abusing yourselves by judging you. What if today you could actually recognize that what you have is what you create is your willingness to have. Okay? What you create is your willingness to have. But now, are you willing to receive from that also? Because when you create something, you are willing to have it. But do you allow yourself to have it? Do you give yourself the permission to have it? Or do you self-sabotage yourselves? Do you stop yourselves? Do you like, no one can stop me, it's too much, I sense the judgments around me, people are judging me for what I'm choosing. Okay, I'll just self-sabotage myself. I'll stop myself. So how good are you at self-sabotaging? Would you like to give that up? And would you rather choose to be great at something else? You're recognizing where you self-sabotage yourselves, friends, is where you can stop that and choose something different. I would for the longest of times create and wonder what keeps me from receiving and having what magic my creations are being in the world. They are creating, they're contributing. So what stops me from receiving so much more than the minuscule of what I am receiving? And that's when I started to recognize that whatever I'm creating is my willingness to have. But now, am I sabotaging myself from receiving that? Or am I allowing myself into that? Am I allowing myself, relaxing into receiving what is beyond what I thought was possible? So a question I would really love you all to ask, which I've written here for you, is, would you rather operate from the poverty of your being, or could you now choose to operate from the wealth of your being? Because when you operate from the poverty of your being is when you have to operate from the lack or from a conclusion of how much you can receive from your creation. And when you choose to operate from the wealth of your being is when you're really stepping into the space of knowing that there is just no limit, knowing that there is no lack, knowing that there's plenty for everyone, including you, and there is no need to sabotage you, even if you're aware of the judgments, even if you're aware of the projections of people around you and what they judge your creations to be. Too much, too wrong, what does she think of herself, how could she create this, why did she create this, why isn't it me? You get all that energetic information, and you being a humanoid, you hate being judged, so you rather give up the magic of that creation that has you self-sabotaging you instead of receiving from your creation. So friends, I would love you all to ask yourselves today, what areas of my life am I using self-sabotage as the way out? What if you didn't have to look for a way out? And what would it be like if you were willing to receive the greatness of your creations, receive the magic of your creations? Have fun with this question, sweethearts. You could be, and yes, you could be self-sabotaging yourselves with business, with relationships, with your body. I mean, you start to look really good and you go into self-judgment because people are judging you to be too much. So different. Oh wow, you look really good, you look really different. And then you don't want to make people around you uncomfortable, or you don't want to get so many judgments, so you go into self-sabotaging yourself. You suddenly start to put on weight. You suddenly break out in pimples. You suddenly land up with a skin allergy, or you suddenly land up with some some body problem, some body issue, some disease. So what parts of your life are you self-sabotaging yourselves? What if you could receive the judgments and all the projections and allow them in even more and turn it up instead of running away from them. Everywhere you run away from it, you self-sabotage you, and everywhere you allow yourself in a little more, you allow yourself to have what you knew is possible when you began with the creation. So love you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow, and I hope this one is a contribution. All right, bye guys.